Okay, guys, we are here again for the next agenda. Now, if you never don't watch me previous videos, then go na me profile, then you will watch the starting of how we start the Excel. As now Excel we start with. If you know say you're in your office, students, you want to get basic computer skill. Now I think this is not the best page for you if you follow. Now just click the plus button and don't forget to like, share, left the comments. Any problem with the face with Excel, just note in the comment section and we go handle them. Okay, and don't forget for go na me bio and click the link to my YouTube channel for more and more tutorials. Alright, so let's go. As if you don't watch, go watch a previous video there as we continue. Let's go.
Okay, guys, how now you do? Welcome to the part two of my tutorial. Before we start the part two, let me get a recap of what we do in the previous and part one as we don't start Excel. First of all, we will talk about the workbook and worksheets, and we also talk about understanding the rows and column and cells. Then we talk about the readings and tab overview. Then we'll talk about formula bar and status bar. We also talk about how to save and how to access your quick access toolbar. Then we also give some practice and how for starts for do your inputting. So today, so guys, welcome back. As this new channel on the page we do unpack video, so we all go understand, right? So also English. Now today only we dey do just start the basic and how for able enter text and number to your data, then how for able edit your data, then we have a look at basic formatting like for bold, italic, and give you data color and how for let work will look good. Then we have to also look how for do the cell border. Then we also have to look how you able adjust your column and row for let fit your data. Then we also have to look at how for save your work. So take your machine or then near your desktop. Let's go. Okay, guys. Now, as we start for enter the data and how for enter both text and number. Now, this is not the spreadsheet. Now we start for enter the number. Feel free for pause the video and type what you see exactly na the screen so you can get along. Now load that will do the enter key. Okay, guys. Now we don't do the first entry. Now if I now say we get item, we get quantity, price, then total. Now you will see your work is very scanty right now. Now we don't do the first entry in both text and number. Now you know say item they deal with text, right? That where we get book, pen, pencil, chair, eraser, and so on and so forth. And quantity fall under what? Number, right? Then how many pen you purchase, or how many book, or how many pencil, right? Then also the price fall under what? Number, right? The amount of each pen, right? Then the book also. Then the total automatically therefore define the total pen versus the amount of price per pen, the amount of cost per pen. So that will get the total. But now find out say we work no format fine. This that lead me to what? To the editing and formatting of the data. Okay, guys. Now let me focus on the editing. Let we do the formatting and editing for make we work look good. Now with the highlight them, Now we want highlight. You see the white cross, right? You hold the white cross, you left click. You press and hold the white cross, you drag and take them down at the last side if you say you want let the editing and let you down highlight them, right? You left one. So after that you become home because as long as you dey type you dey come home. When you don't come home, then you dey increase the font size to 12, right? Font size to 12. Then you can use any font family or font style of your choice, right? As for me, I normally dey use Times New Roman font for any document, but it depends to which fonts you are use for let you make your work look good, right? So now as you see any changes we make it will change, right? So let me go to the next step. Now we don't change the font size, we don't change the font family. Now you can click out. When you click out, now you can click on the white cell, any part on the white cell. Now you did highlights again. Just put points na the item, let the white cross show, then you drag. After dragging, now you find out saying at the top now we highlight the field name, right? Now we bold them. Bold. See any tab we point from, it will give you the name. Now you see bold. Now if you want the shortcut key for bold, when you point in IDG, you will see Control plus B. Right? Now if you perform Control plus B right now in the bold, now see Control plus B at the keyboard. That it don't bold. Okay. Now secondly, let's look at what the color. Now if you want to change this heading color, right? Now we get two color here. Now we get fill color. Now we get text color, the font color. Now this, if we click the font color, automatically now the text now in the highlights. Example, you see it don't show red. Now let's say we don't want that, right? Let's say we don't want that. Let's say now the fill inside. Now we want change in color. Now you see as I do, you see. I hope you see how the changes will look. Let me say the favorite. I can like do this. Now you see the changes. They can click out. You see the changes where it don't happen. As we go, see how you document they look good. Now, in case you want border, now you see and say now there is no difference or there is no line in between the cells to let you able to describe or identify it individually. Now how we go able border. Now it will come again, you highlight the same again. Put the make the white cross show now the item and the first cell on a cell A1, and you drag and come down to cell D8. Right? It depends to which your data reach. Now you come here. If you watch at this small font setting, right? You can come here for more. If you can click there, automatically click this small arrow at the side. A dialog box will open. This dialog box in contain number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. Now, what we will focus on the border, right? You can click border. You click border, you come under outline border and inside border. Now if you click outline border, that's for the general outside of the side. You see this green line and don't get border. So now you click again the inside border. Inside border, I found out say the inside also the get border, as you see the example on the screen. Right now, so you edit your work will look like. Now automatically they click OK. Now you find out say there is changes in the editing of the what your data. Automatically your data don't look good. to some extent, right? So how for adjust the column? Okay guys, let me look at this area again as now one key aspect where if you always take into mind. Now we don't know how for start for input data, then we don't know how for set the field name. The field name simply refers to as the title where it can be up, like the item type, the quantity supply, the total investments, and so on and so forth. And then and I will call the field name, right? Um, like now, if I now say this item type, it pass the cell range, then the quantity supply also. Maybe you can see SUPPL, then you can without say you know they see the Y total investment also. Now supposed to be in one cell. Now you find out say this thing don't go out, how will we adjust them, how will we. Now if you dey face this kind of problem, now this kind of solution. Now let's start with this item type. The item type, now you see you dey count the mouse and the center of between the A and the B, as you dey see the black cross where you get two arrow on both side. Now either you drag and hold, you hold and drag, you left click, hold and drag. You see, same thing come to the other what come to quantity supply. Put it at the center of the between the B and the C. Then you drag, hold and drag and you release them. Right? Or then you come to the next C, D, middle, you click and hold and drag, then you release them. Right? So I think this that's where you do the adjust the column and the row. Right? So that is for the adjustments. Then you get another way again. Let's say if it's still lesser, we want to do one in a way you know able click and drag. Like when the cross don't show this plus sign with the two arrow and the double click at the top. Double click and twice. See automatically you don't open the exact way for open, right? Then even if you don't and click and drag, you still double click again. See, it will take the exact size of the adjustment. So on and so forth. Now show you the adjust you data. Right now, alright guys, as we don't understand how for do the inputting, then how for formatting, then also how for adjust the rows and column within the cells. Now one last thing where we take a look at how for save this the data we don input. Now first of all we dey come na the file reading. We come na the file reading, you dey click once. When you click once, you dey see save and you see save as if na you first time we don do data you wan save, you can click any of the two. Alright, if you no dey watch the previous video, go back na the part one, then you see how for launch and how for save you work. So this na just a recap. Now we dey click both of any of them. Na the first data you know bother save any one it's where you start with. You dey click anyone. So for this exercise, let's click the save as. Now we click a save as, a dialog box will be open at the side. Right? You will see recent, share, link, right? But go to all that I focus. You become now the China say browse. This simply means you will try for open another dialog box for let you able to choose your location so you for save your work. Now if I click browse, another dialog box will open. That's the try for show say now so you want to save you file. Now it will be under documents anytime you want to save them, right? As for this exercise, let me choose download, right? Or let's say desktop. You can choose favorite location of your choice so you be able to access them fast. Now, how to save this document? Now, the default file they can as well book one. Right now, if you want to change the file name, that this will be data we don't enter. Now let's say school item, right? Now if you go under file name, you backspace this book one and type school item.